As you can see, our journey towards Atal Tunnel, Koksar and Sisu is continuing right now. This is the National Highway. This is the Leh Manali Highway. The Manali Leh Highway. And if in this highway, if we continue for some more time, there will be a turn that takes us to the Rohtang Pass and another turn that takes to the Atal Tunnel. So we are currently proceeding towards Atal Tunnel, as we mentioned before. And the road has been pretty good right now, and the journey has been pretty nice. Slowly we are coming towards the Solang Valley. We'll be crossing Solang Valley and going towards Atal Tunnel. On the left hand side you can see the Solang Valley. This is the car parking area, and over there on the left hand side is Solang Valley, where they have the ropeway. They also have adventure activities like paragliding, parasailing, horse riding and all. During the winter, this particular valley is famous for its skiing activities and all. At present we don't have the time to stop here and have a look at these things and shoot videos, because we're already lagging behind our schedule. We need to reach Koksar or Sisu, find a appropriate room, and come back as soon as possible. So we are kindly pushing from here. What you see in front of us is actually a snow protector. I think there are 3 or 4 such snow protectors over here. The purpose of this snow protector is like, this is kind of a turning, right? So normally during the turnings, what happens is you get the landslides, you get the snowfalls, everything comes and falls on the road in the turnings. To avoid this particular road from getting blocked by snowfall, this kind of things are built so that what will happen is that the snow will fall on top of this and fall on the other side of the road without disrupting the traffic. This will ensure this road stays connected for 365 days a year.
Okay guys, I hope you can see the snow on the mountain. I had to actually make sure that I show you this view, so I've come through the sunroof and I'm standing, my head peeping out of the car, just so that you can see this magnificent view of ice getting settled on the top of the mountain. The climate at this point of time definitely looks like around about close to 10 or 11 degrees. And we're on the way to Atal Tunnel. We just thought we'll take a short drive to see how the tunnel looks, and we've got other work to do as well in terms of finding out an accommodation for tomorrow and day after. So that's the view for you guys, where you can see the ice in the mountain.
something what you call as a moment of truth. The moment of pride for every Indian. This is the moment for which we risk so many things and plan this particular travel for us. Welcome to the Atal Tunnel. For security reasons, the camera should be turned off in this particular tunnel, so we are turning it off.
Okay, so we've come out of Atal Tunnel, and this is the view as soon as you get out of the tunnel. This is an amazing view where you can see ice mountains on the side where I'm facing, and these huge mountains right outside the tunnel. I see a lot of people, parking their vehicles in order to get a good click of this amazing, majestic view that you see here. This is simply incredible. Can hear the wind. It's actually very cold. So this is the exit of the Atal Tunnel on the northern side. It's actually very cold, freezing. Hands are freezing, getting numb. And can you hear the wind? It is that much windy over here. And there you see. And there you see mountains full of snow, glowing like silver. So this one, wow, it's so beautiful. Awesome it is. Getting so cold here.
What a visual treat we got. How are you feeling, guys?
Yeah, great.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Feeling proud, right?
goodness.
Feeling
Yeah,
very
very
proud.
proud.
What kind of tunnel? Oh my god.
Amazing.
They built an awesome tunnel.
Quite incredible. The overall appearance of the tunnel is simply awesome. I just wish that we have more tunnels of this kind, in India. This is simply amazing.
We call it. We can call it out of the world.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
What a design!
Turn this one.
So only sad part is that we couldn't show the entire tunnel to you people because of security reasons. It is not only a boon for the tourists. It is also a boon for our defense, who get an all-weather road to Leh, because earlier we used to spend a lot on storage of our food grains and fuel and all for our defense forces during winter. Now this tunnel has acted as as an all-weather road for our defense people to take it to Leh, to take our equipments and all to Leh and Ladakh. So maybe that is the reason why they might have asked us to, not to shoot the tunnel. Anyways, it's fine, but at least we got a good experience. I believe that whoever is watching this would also think that one day they will come and visit the Atal Tunnel, and please definitely come and visit Atal Tunnel. It's a wonderful engineering marvel that has happened in our country, and these things are beyond words. Okay, there are some things which you just can't express. It's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
What a location to reach 9,000 kilometer milestone. It's a visual treat.
So we are presently reaching Koksar. Koksar is about 10,300 feet above sea level, and our primary aim is to find out a place to stay overnight today, not today, actually overnight tomorrow and day after tomorrow, because this is the road which will be heading to Chandratal, the same straight road. Actually what you see in front of us is actually a police barricade, so we need to get down here. Kamal will get down here and find out more details from the policeman about the stay and other details. After an unsuccessful attempt to get a room in Koksar, we are heading towards Sisu as per the advice from the friendly policeman. He told us that presently there are no rooms that are open in Koksar, no homestays are also available. So when we asked about the camping, he said you can camp, there is no issues with camping, but it is going to be very cold which you will not be able to withstand in the night. So better you go to Sisu and find a room over there. These people are experienced in this area, so we need to take the policeman's advice very seriously. So we are presently heading towards the Sisu village, and we're hopeful of getting some kind of a room or some kind of an accommodation there.
Hey guys, it's 8:30. Just got back to the room. Quite a eventful day. A lot of unplanned surprises that we had, and also had some pleasant surprises as well. So we started the day with Manali sightseeing. Hidimba Temple was the first spot we went to visit, followed by hot water spring in a place called Vashisht Kund. It's more like a high level altitude place where there is a naturally formed hot water spring. We took a stroll in the Mall Road, especially because we had to go and collect the pass to go to the lake that we're gonna visit tomorrow, Chandratal Lake. And that's where we got to know from the person who handed over the pass that we might not be able to stay in Chandratal Lake because there is a snowfall. The place has experienced a snowfall last night, because of which there's a red alert for people to stay. So unfortunately we cannot camp in Chandratal Lake anymore. That was the first thing that we had in our agenda, but I mean, life is such, a lot of unfortunate things happen. But the good news is that we will still manage to go to Chandratal Lake and spend a few hours there. We just cannot do camping or campfire there anymore. So we wanted to kind of figure out what the plan B is going to be, since we were disappointed we cannot stay in Chandratal Lake. So the instant thought that came to our mind was we'll have to find a spot which is close to Chandratal Lake where we can go back and rest for the day. So there were two options basically. Koksar and Sisu were the two other villages which were close to Chandratal Lake. So we initially headed to Koksar through Atal Tunnel. So Koksar unfortunately was a very small village. We did not have much options. In fact, there is 0 places to stay there. And we kind of met a friendly cop who told that camping is not advisable, though it was allowed for tourists to camp in Koksar, but he told the temperature is going to drop down drastically and it's not advisable to camp in that place. So we were just left with one option. So with a lot of hesitancy and tension, we went to Sisu, and there we had the pleasant surprise for the day. We managed to find a hotel room, which we'll show in tomorrow's video. I'm not gonna kind of reveal the suspense in terms of the view of the hotel room that we managed to book. So we already paid the advance for that particular room in Sisu, and we headed back through the same Atal Tunnel. And then we headed back to the room a little early, and we plan to crash early as well because it's going to be an early day tomorrow. Chandratal Lake is most likely to be an 8-hour journey, though we are sure that we're going to stop more than one too many times because the view on the way to Chandratal Lake is going to be amazing, and we cannot resist that. We will definitely step out of the car to take some pictures and videos so that all of our friends like you guys can see it. So yeah, that's gonna be what tomorrow for us, day 5 is gonna be. So we'll keep you posted. Maybe we'll ensure that we kind of cover as much as possible in terms of capturing the wonderful scenic view Chandratal Lake is going to offer. And of course the big thing is the Sisu the stay that we've picked up. So watch out for this space for a lot of exciting natural scenic views coming your way. So with that, I'm going to sign off today and talk to you on day 5 tomorrow. Good night guys, and stay safe. Cheers.
How is the food? As usual, very good. Very nice. Didn't expect that we get a good food like this from this place. since it's a pure veg restaurant, everything they are doing is very good. They are maintaining the quality. That's very important. In the hill stations like this, it's very important like this. Yesterday also the food was very nice. Today also it's very nice. We have ordered for this paneer matar and this gobi masala and everything. Roti also very good as usual.
How do you like the stay at Timber?
Yeah, it's very nice. It's good.
Will you recommend this place to friends?
For the families, it's very good.
Okay.
So because they have some few balcony rooms only, which they are not giving to bachelors like us.
Yeah, it's because they told clearly that balcony rooms are not available online. But otherwise, I think the room.
No. We found the balcony rooms online.
Okay.
And we booked that only.
Okay.
But I don't know what happened, and they have allotted this room and given the balcony rooms to the people. I think balcony rooms will suit for 5 to 6 members.
Yeah, sure.
It's a very big one.
So we saw a glance of the balcony rooms, like Atimba said. Those rooms are extremely spacious and that can hold about 5 to 6 people.
5 to 6 people.
I think
More
a family,
than- more than-
a family with an elder person and a couple of kids, I think is best suitable. So I would definitely recommend.
This Thomas Villa for family, 100% for the family. Plus food also very good that we cannot test outside.
Is there something that you did not like, Atimba? I mean, in whatever has been served. I guess this morning we spoke about the chai, or maybe the idli.
The total Manali itself, we don't get good chai, na?
Okay.
Compared to Punjab or some other places.
Mm-hmm.
We had a very good tea in all dabas, but not in Manali. It's very rare. I think these people use only water, milk only.
Or maybe the milk quality.
Diluted
is,
milk.
Okay.
It's 100% diluted milk. So
But you're enjoying your food, right?
yeah, food is very good. That's not the problem.
Free.
I am a compliant boy. Mm.